Well, the light is good. I finally did something right, I guess. Almost too bright. We'll let some folks get on here. On the Country Singer Network. I was trying to think of a cool name for these little talk show deals here. And that's about the only thing I could come up with. The Country Singer Network. There should be some folks here shortly. And I'm somewhat prepared today. That's about as good as I get on preparation. Somewhat prepared. Man, this guitar sounds so good with some new strings on it. Now, these aren't brand new strings because I played, let's see, three shows, I think. And one of the shows was very, very humid. It was like a sauna. It had just stormed, and oh man. There we go. Getting some folks in here now. 11, that's what it's showing here, 11 people. Man, that is bright. The sun is coming out through those clouds, and it's really bright in my eyes, but it's good for y'all. I can tell the lighting is good. Cherokee. There's Lisa. And there's Alan, the powerlifting friend there. And remember, if I don't mention you or answer something that, I'm not missing it because I always go back and read everything, but it is kind of tough catching everything on here. But I was going to play y'all some music, if that's cool with you. I got my favorite cup. It's almost like Psy, from Duck Dynasty, with my Dr. Pepper Zero. That's my favorite. I was drinking Coke Zero a lot, and then I switched to that, and man, something's in my eye. And I know a lot of people are like, you need to get off the soft drinks, but that's really my only thing, so I gotta have something. I don't know what just went in my eye, but wouldn't you know it would happen when you're trying to go live here? It's probably an eyelash. Oh well. Let's see here. Pepsi guy. There we go. What's up, North Carolina? Shotgun Betty. I've been learning a lot about YouTube lately. At my last live video, I said a few cuss words in it. And it turns out when that happens, the YouTube technology somehow, grabs it, and they keep it like, I don't know exactly what they do to the video, but they don't allow you to monetize it. So if you've got your channel monetized, there's Canada, they make that one, I forgot what they, like, restricted or unable to be monetized. So I guess I better watch my language here, huh? There's Arkansas in the house, Virginia. All right. But anyway, I was going to play y'all some music. I got so much stuff to go over today. This might be a long little session here. Of course, if you got to run, I totally understand. But I'm going to cover a lot of things that's happening. I'm also going to do a giveaway. I just came up with this idea at the very last minute. And what I'm going to do, I'll mention this too. I got a brand new Trump hat here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign it and probably put on, like Leave Me the Hell Alone, and then sign it with a Sharpie. And I'm going to figure out a giveaway or something. So one of y'all, whoever wants it, if you win it, I'll, of course, pay for the shipping and have it sent out to you. So I'm going to sign it here live on YouTube tonight. So anyway, we'll figure that out. I've got an idea. I may do a little quiz for y'all, and whoever gets the answer right, I could do it that way. I'll have to see. But anyway, I've got a song from when we were Bad Horse. Some of you know about Bad Horse. I was the lead singer of that country group, and we had our biggest song was Mississippi Rain, and it went #1 on New Music Weekly charts. On Nashville Music Row, I believe it was number 30. It was either number 29 or 30, one of those, because it was our first one. And our third one got to number 24 on Nashville Music Row. And it was cool because we went up there in Nashville and hung out and took pictures with them there. And it was just a lot of fun. But anyway, I was going to play this song, and I'm going to show you the video on YouTube so we can watch a piece of that together here in just a minute. So let me do this song for you here, and see if I can do it without messing up. Now in the real video, this right here is all piano. Her mind was made up. I guess she finally had enough. She's moving on. On the bus and leaving town, I couldn't turn her heart around. She's good as gone. Moving on like a hurricane in the Mississippi rain. She took a job in Tennessee, half the world away from me. Guess I'll be moving on. Like a storm out in the sea, winds of change are killing me. I'm good as gone. Moving on like a hurricane in the Mississippi rain. This lonely town won't ever be the same, not after going through a hurricane. Mississippi rain. Oops, in the Mississippi rain. This right here is all lead on the song. Moving on like a hurricane in the Mississippi rain. Mississippi rain. Mississippi rain. Mississippi rain. like the video. There we go, Mississippi Rain. I screwed up there I hit something wrong. I don't know what happened. I think I was on that capo. Moving on like a hurricane in the Mississippi rain. So I think I'm going to do a quiz now with that song to give away this hat. I don't know if I should mention it yet. Depends on how attentive you guys are. You may pick up on it really quick. Okay, I know what to do. That song, Mississippi Rain, is somehow related to the next song that I'm going to play for y'all. And I think I did this song the other night. So forgive me if I'm repeating, but I felt I was just in the mood to play this next song for y'all. So, and I think I did do it the other day, but oh well. So I think y'all might be cool with that, huh? William says, man, that was awesome. Thank you. Minus the mistake. Sorry about that. And you know what I hated? That was one of my favorite parts, too, that I wanted to sing, and I went to the wrong chord and screwed it up. But that's me. Oh, let's see. You pour your heart and soul in. Well, I try. I struggle. Trust me, y'all. I struggle, man. When I play music, especially live on stage, my main concern is not forgetting lyrics. Like I said, I don't know if y'all heard, but when I was in that accident, I got hit really hard in my head. I was hit, and I had like half of a lump, like half the size of a tennis ball right here. And it was bad, man. I really got hit hard. I remember one of the symptoms was for about 2 weeks, I think it was, after the wreck, I would get these ideas that I thought were just brilliant, like the cure for cancer. And it all made sense. And it was just, oh, wow. But I couldn't really put it into words. But I'd get this feeling. It was it was almost kind of like a euphoric feeling. And just a strange thought, like, oh, just these great ideas. And that took place for about 2 weeks after the accident. So I don't know what that means. Some of you might know better than me, but I believe that causes me to kind of struggle with remembering lyrics, especially on songs that I've written, because when you write a song, your mind is going in all these potential directions as you're writing, but you end up only choosing one direction, which is whatever lyric you decided on. So the problem is later when you go to perform that song, if it's a song that you wrote, is that all that's still in your head, and your brain is trying to process and go, oh, which one did we decide on, which lyric? Because there's been times I would sing one of my songs and I accidentally sing one of the old lyrics that I changed, and I didn't want to do that anymore, but it was still up here, So it's kind of a tough process, really, at least for me. I don't have any trouble writing them. But anyway, I do have trouble remembering them. So I hope everybody's having a good, what is it now? Thursday, isn't it? Thursday afternoon. Wow, man. To me, this week has flown by. A lot of stuff to talk about. So I'm going to try and hop around on those real quick. But I want to play this song for you. This song, like I said, I think I did it the other day. It's called She's Good As Gone. And I didn't really plan on doing this till like 10 minutes ago. So let's see if I can do it justice here. And I want y'all to look these up too. She's Good As Gone. I'll post the links in here to Mississippi Rain and to this song, She's Good As Gone. But I really like this song. Hopefully I don't screw it up. I don't have any words for it. So here we go. Said she's through with me. She took down all our pictures, and that was that. didn't even leave a single one after all the times we had. Now she's leaving me. She says she needs her space and time alone. Well, I know what that means. It means she's good as gone. Only God knows where the love goes. Every time a heart turns cold, and I know she's been letting go. She's found someone else to hold. Lord, I wish that I was wrong. She's good as gone. I just can't believe there's nothing I can do to change her mind. So I'll sit here with this heartache and her memory and try to drink them far behind. Only God knows where the love goes. Every time a heart turns cold, 'cause I know she's been letting go. She's found someone else to hold. Lord, I wish that I was wrong. She's good as gone. Here we go. Only God knows where the love goes. Every time a heart turns cold, but I know she's been letting go. She's found someone else to hold. Lord, I wish that I was wrong. How I wish that I was wrong. She's good as gone. She's good as gone. There we go. That's fun right there, man. I love it. Love it, love it. I hope it sounds as good to y'all as it sounds here. Because here in this room, man, it sounds amazing. So I hope it's relaying there. Smooth transition. Thank you, Mr. Anthony. Appreciate that. Thank you, Rhonda, Cassie. Let Her Hurt. Oh, look at that. See, y'all familiar with my music. Yeah, that song, man, Let Her Hurt. Oh my God, that's a good one. Such a great, great piano song. When we were in the studio in Nashville, a good friend of mine, Roger Morris, he is just phenomenal, man, on piano. And we had him in the studio. And I remember John Heinrich, who's my co-producer on all this music, Hey Adam, let's let Roger have this one, talking about being the primary instrument on the song. And I said, shoot, yeah, man, that's excellent idea. And it was. You can hear the song. We'll go over that another day. Look at that, my little man. Look at y'all. Y'all know the music, man. That's crazy. It's flattering. It's pretty awesome, really. But anyway, let's see. What was that? Speaking of transitions, I'm trying to transition my brain right here. Let's see. The song is totally not in my head right now. I'll let her hurt. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was that song starting. I'm not gonna play the whole song because I haven't rehearsed it. I haven't actually played it in a long time. But it starts out. It goes, let's see, somebody else will fix his heart, the same one you've torn all apart. Now you're sad 'cause you did me wrong. You just don't realize what you have until it's gone. But in my mind, I take her back. So it's something like that. But anyway, y'all check that out too. I didn't plan on presenting that song, but that's a good one, man. I'll let her hurt. What that song is about, so you understand it if you do go listen to it. Uh, it's about a guy who has, I guess you might call it a toxic relationship, but he has this girl who loves him for 3 months and doesn't know him for 3 months. You know how that is. She loves you not. And apparently she would get in her mode where she no longer wanted to be around him and maybe was seeing other people. And then it wouldn't work out, so she'd come crawling back to him. Now, don't get me wrong, this can go either way. I'm not trying to make the woman the bad guy, because it can be for anyone. It can be the guy that's messing up. But anyway, so she keeps crawling back to him, please forgive me, I'm sorry, I want to be the. And this song is him saying, you know what, this time you're just gonna have to hurt. I'll let her hurt. I'm gonna let her hurt because I'm not taking her back anymore. So it's a pretty cool song, and I know it relates to some of y'all out there. But that's pretty cool. So I think what I'll do on this hat. Let me think here. If y'all can tell me, let's see. And it's going to be tough to do this because if several of you get the same answer, I don't really know how to pick and choose who wins it. I don't know. I haven't thought this out. But this is what I'm going to do while y'all are watching. All right, so we got the Trump hat, right? Brand new hat. Nobody's been wearing it. No cooties, nothing like that. So what I'm going to do, let me see if this Sharpie's any better. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good Sharpie. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to write here. I'm going to write, leave me the hell alone while y'all are watching. I'm trying to make it look good here, y'all. Leave me the hell and surely the word hell should not keep my video from being approved. Leave me the hell alone. I'm writing slow so the ink kind of gets in there. So you can see across the bill, I've written leave me the hell alone, and then I'm going to sign it right here. So let me try and put my signature on here. I might need to make that darker right there. There we go. It got kind of a little bit sloppy, but it still looks good. So we got the hat, and what I want to do is we'll find out who wants this thing, and I will mail it to you. And I may even put a CD in there. I might even put two CDs in there. One from the 2020 album, and of course the new album, My Turn. So there's the hat with the signature. And the question is going to be this: how is Mississippi Rain, my song Mississippi Rain from Bad Horse, how is that related to She's Good As Gone, the new song? So y'all figure that out and tell me. And whoever gets the answer, I'm going to try to figure out who has the right answer first. The problem is this live chat right here sometimes disappears, and I can't find all this that you guys are writing. So make sure you put your answers in the main video once this is processed also. And then I'll reach out to you and try to figure out how we can get this hat and those CDs to you. But let me see. I know y'all don't want to sit here and watch me play music all afternoon because I got some topics. But let me play you a piece of this. I know y'all know this. Some good Texas music. Well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Bet everybody like to handle what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. There we go. That's a piece of it. All right, I'm going to put this guitar up, and we are going to talk about some stuff here. And I have no idea where we are on the clock, but I'm not going to worry about it. If y'all want to hang out the whole time, you're welcome to. Looks like we've been talking 27 minutes. That's not bad, though. So, matter of fact, a lot of this I can actually talk about right here. So, I wanted to mention something. I had some people on the Trump song video. There must be almost 7,000 comments now. And I have read them all. Believe me, I've read every single comment. I've tried to reply to every single one of them. We get some haters, and I'm going to go over that in a minute too. We get some haters that some of them are so bad I have to remove them. Because what good are they doing? I mean, it's just terrible stuff that some of them write. But I had somebody today, and they said that they were a new fan, which I totally appreciate. That's so awesome. But a lot of y'all know I don't call them fans. I don't call y'all fans. I don't like that because we're all human beings. We're all here equally. We were born here. We're going to die here. I'm no better than you. Somebody who's super famous is no better than us. We're all people. We're all here under God. So I refer to y'all as my friends, not fans. Y'all are friends to me. And I appreciate my friends. And I just think, to me, it's a much better way to refer to the people who support your music. You guys are friends, not fans. Now, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the gesture. I totally appreciate anyone that says they're a fan. But I'm gonna transition that word into friends. Y'all are friends, and it just makes me feel better hearing it that way. It's definitely kind of a humble side, but it's true. It's really true. I mean, especially people that know me. People that know me, you can ask them, they'd be like, yeah, he would never, ever refer to people as his fans. They are friends, so y'all are friends of mine. I just like it that way. I think it's a more appreciation to you guys and girls. You know what I mean? Because if I'm sitting here and I'm going, man, I really appreciate all my fans, y'all. No, I don't need anybody fanning me. So I want y'all to be friends, and I consider y'all friends, and hopefully you consider me a friend, and I'd like to leave it that way. My dog, did y'all hear that? I got 3 big, gigantic dogs and a cat, and they're fussing in there. They all have their bones, so they're kind of getting whatever. Oh, you're welcome, Lisa. 15 seconds in Trump song. Leave me the hell alone. Became instant. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I love that song. And you know, I'm glad I remembered this. I was going to mention it. I have people that ask me, like, why did you write that song? Or how did you write it? And what inspired it? And, well, two things inspired it. One that's less meaningful is I just love that style of country music that, let me. You hear that? That's all I did. I just tuned down. My eye is watering. Something got in my eye earlier. But when you tune down, man, listen to this. Here comes my cat. He's going to try and screw stuff up. Get out of here, Batman. You just see how... I don't want to cuss, but that is bad ASS right there, buddy. Troubled times. Oh. I'm afraid the better days that we've seen have done passed us by. Nothing but lies. Can't believe a damn word that they say. They're messing with our lives. That's just, I don't know, man. That's just powerful to me right there. And I'm not patting myself on my back. What I'm talking about is, I don't care who wrote it or who was singing it. I would acknowledge that song is just awesome. I mean, I don't know. I just love that style. So, news on the TV, nothing but negativity, just poison to the soul. What's right is wrong, what's wrong is right. They challenge God's word with all their might. I can't help but wonder, where's this country going? Lunatics and politics, about enough to make you sick. It's corruption to the bone. Mr. Washington, D.C., best thing you can do for me, leave me the hell alone. Hey, I'm just a good old boy, raising hell and making noise. I'm 80 million strong. Ain't much for backing down. Gonna fight and stand our ground. Got an army of my own. Best thing you can do for me, leave me the hell alone. Best thing you can do for you is leave this country alone. Leave old Trump alone. Oh man, that's just, oh, I love it. I love it. I don't know, man. Something about that song. If I had the opportunity to get up there, well, take this, the RNC, for instance. If I could get out there and play this song, could you imagine? I mean, now, I'll be honest with you. Knowing me, I'd probably get emotional. It'd be tough to play it because this song means to me is going to hit pretty hard, pretty deep. I would probably have trouble containing myself, trying to play the song. You know what I mean? So I would have to really, really, really focus on getting these words out confidently and strongly. You know what I mean? And then maybe I can break down afterwards. But it would be, I believe, I don't know. I just have a vision of what the crowd would do. I love it. So, I know I went way off point, but so one of the reasons I wrote this song was this country, awesome attitude song. But also, if you watch the music video to this song, you'll see me talking to Edwin Waddell. If some of you are familiar with Edwin, that's Michael Waddell's dad from Bone Collector. And I was talking to him at the window of the truck, and I said, he was talking about Michael been hunting all over the country. And I said, speaking of country, I said, man, I was in there watching the daggum news, and I said, it's just unbelievable. I can't believe what I'm seeing, you know, and that's why I wrote this song, because I had that exact feeling. I'm sitting here like you guys, and I'm watching the news, and I'm seeing all this stuff they're doing to Trump, the raid on his home, and just these, I'm trying to be good and not say bad words, these outrageous trials. And I mean, you talk about reaching, buddy. They are reaching for anything and everything they can possibly turn into something. I mean, hell, if you look hard enough, you can find something. I don't know. I could go on and on about that. It just makes me mad. I did write the song out of anger. I did, because I was mad, man, seeing this stuff happening to him. And the haters, to me, it's very similar. It reminds me of Star Wars. You know, and I may have my facts messed up here, because I wasn't real big in Star Wars. Now, I watched them and I thought they were cool. I just wasn't a Star Wars fanatic. But in Star Wars, you had the dark side. And I think the good side, you know, Luke Skywalker, they were considered the resistance. Is that right? Resistance or the rebellions? I don't know. So it's very similar and closely related to this country right now, man. Because there's a dark side. It's an evil, you know. It's I have my own theories about things, and I know you guys do too, but there's a dark side taking place, and there is the resistance, and I feel like we are the resistance. The whole MAGA crowd, Trump is the barrier. He's the resistance between this woke, radical nonsense. It's just, oh man, I don't know. I get very irritated about that. And you know, I was watching Dan Bongino earlier. He showed a video now. They have video of this shooter actually walking around like in the field. And he was very awkward and obvious. I think the light's screwing up on me now. He was very obvious looking, like, what in the world is this dude doing out here by himself? And it just makes you wonder, how did they not notice this? It just makes no sense. I don't understand that, man. And you have people claiming the whole deal is fake. That makes me mad. I'll tell you why it makes me mad. You go tell the wife of the firefighter, Corey, that got killed in this. Go tell her it's fake. Not really. I wouldn't want you, of course, to do something like that, but it's not fake to her. Her husband's gone, 50 years old, gone. And I understand he had some daughters, you know. Whew, man, that makes me mad. I can almost not talk. It makes me so mad. So I hear these people saying it's fake. They want it to be fake because they can't handle the truth. I'll repeat that. They want it to be fake because they can't. I know that sun is getting rough on this. What is it, Cujo? Look, Cujo is fussing. You must be wanting to go outside or something. Is that what it is? Anyway, so that's all I'm going to say about that. And I understand in UFC, Conor McGregor has just started his own record label. I think I have the name correct. It's Greenback Label. What is it? What do you want? Are you trying to tell me something? Are you wanting to go outside? You ought to see Cujo. Let me see if I can get him in here. He's just standing here staring at me. There he goes. So, yeah, Conor McGregor starting a music label. You know, he supports Trump. That's pretty awesome. I tell you what, y'all. Let me let this dog out. We'll go together here. He's got some kind of issue. Come on, Cujo. I'll take him outside. Here we go. Maybe he'll be happy now. I'll actually step out here too. So, anyway, there we go. That's better anyway. Whoop. If I can walk straight. So yeah, Conor McGregor. I've been reading about him. He definitely supports Trump, and he's got this new label he's starting. I have no idea what kind of music he's going to have. Let's see. Dana is supposed to be at the RNC tonight. Oh wow, very cool. Yeah, he is camera shy. He's over there licking the grass, and actually he's licking the grill where the barbecue stuff comes off of it. Let's see. Alabama has their own studio in Bama. There we go. Well, apparently the cat opened the door, so now all the dogs are out. But anyway, let me get back to my notes here. And I had some cool stuff I wanted to show y'all. Let me see if I can get out of this contraption. Hang on, y'all. There we go. I was going to play the music for y'all to the songs that I just played live, but I don't think that's necessary because y'all can go on your own time and listen to that. I'll tell you, you'll get a kick out of this. Tell you this story. So last night I got friend requested by I got to be careful with how I say this, a person in Nashville. This person is way, way, way up on the record label scale. I shouldn't say he. So I'm already messing up. But this person, I don't care. This person represents a very, very, very big artist right now. And they friend requested me. Now this is a real account. It wasn't a fake account. It was real. And I'm guessing maybe they did it out of curiosity because apparently they discovered that my song is about Trump, and I'm very voiceful with where I stand. So this morning when I got up, I searched for that person to see if they were still friends, and they had blocked me. So this person, now I'm not kidding. This was not it wasn't a fake account. It was their real page for real. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. It's pretty cool. I can't believe this person has friend requested me. And of course I accepted it. You know, I'm just curious where that would go. But apparently they did their little searching and, you know, listened to the Trump song and probably read some other posts, and then I was blocked. So, but hey, you know what? They did me a favor. I don't give a you know what. I'm not, like I said, I'm not record deal thirsty. What I want to do, I just want to be on the big stage playing this music like you just saw. I want to provide the crowd, the people, just like I want to provide them with what they're wanting to hear. And it's a shame that you have to rely on other people in order to do that. That's what I hate. You have to impress the right people or whatever. I hate that it's that way, but it is. It's not like, let's take bodybuilding, for instance, working out. Working out, you don't have anyone in your way. That is strictly between you and that gym. You go in there, you lift the weights you want to lift, you work out as much you want to work out, you eat the way you want to eat, whatever you need to do. Speaking of that, I've lost 20 pounds. Yay me, thank God. But you do all this, and nobody's in your way. You're pretty much free to be and become what you want to become, which is great about health and working out. Unfortunately, in the music business, you have obstacles. You can't just go to that gym and be what you're wanting to be. Unfortunately, it does rely on people and their decisions of you, which that sucks. I hate that, but it is what it is. In other words, what I'm saying is I can't just go join this big happening tour. That's by invitation or by buying into a tour, whatever, however you're going to get on it. So, that is a frustrating side of the music business because you just can't go do things. You have to rely on someone to accept you and get you involved. You know what I mean? So that's frustrating. But anyway, let's see what was else. So I heard, and I'm going to try and go easy on this, but I do have my own opinion. I heard that there was a really rough version of the national anthem song the other night. So I think y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's see. I'm sure there'll be some messages here. Maybe I pronounced the name Ingrid Andress. Is that right? Ingrid Andress. So apparently she got really drunk and tried to sing the national anthem. So wait a minute. Let me read this, y'all. I made a video on my channel using your grandpa's song. Awesome. Thank you. You are welcome to do that. And I hope it never gets you in trouble. I know that a friend of mine, one of my real close friends, he uploaded the Trump song on TikTok, and they sent him a copyright warning because it is copyrighted. But I told him to do so. I'm like, yeah, put it on there. So he was putting it on, and he was trying to promote it and everything. And they sent him this warning, and he appealed it, and then they permanently suspended his whole TikTok account over that. Absolutely ridiculous, but there's no secret it's ran by the Chinese. The Chinese hate Trump. That ain't even a question. So, with all the tariffs and everything, let's see. I'm trying to read what y'all have here too. But anyway, so she was singing the national anthem. There's a lot of people that are defending her. They're like, well, she messed up. And yes, that's true. She did. But here's how I look at this. Okay, I don't know what she has going on in her life. I suspect she probably just drank more than she thought she was going to and got a little the point where she couldn't perform correctly, which can happen. But here's my point. My point is this. That's a very, what's the word I want to use? Important event. It's a very important event, and it's something that you are. Let me think. I'm trying to word this the right way for y'all, without. I don't know. I just think it's an honorable thing to be asked to do that, and it was for the home run derby. So it's kind of when you do that, you basically disrespect an invitation of something so honorable. And there's people out there like me who would give anything to have an opportunity to do something like that. And they have the talent, the ability, Some of them, I guarantee you, there's some unknown talents out here, man. Artists that are just so incredible, like Zach Top. Of course, he's known now, but I'm using him as an example. You got these people who would give anything for an opportunity like that. And here is a person who goes and drinks and just makes an embarrassment. Now, I understand people say, well, she's actually a good singer. Well, she probably is. But why would you do that? These people thought the world of you to have you invited to do this, to represent. Let's focus on that word, to represent. When you are considered, taken into consideration to represent something of importance. The home run derby, these guys have worked their whole lives becoming baseball players, and this is serious to them. It may just be a home run derby, but this is something they've strived their whole lives to achieve. And then this person gets drunk and sings the craziest version I've ever heard, almost like Roseanne. She may have actually, I don't know, Roseanne may have done a better job. I don't know. And I'm not trying to dog anybody. That's not what this is about. I just don't agree that with something, when you're chosen to represent something, you should take it a little more serious than doing something like that and providing that kind of performance. That's all I'm going to say on that. So, I wish I could have done it because I can sing the national anthem, and I promise you it would not have been a drunk version of the national anthem. Also, that's another good point. I would never want my song. I've heard people say this, and again, I appreciate what you mean. I've heard people say, this needs to be the national anthem. No, it doesn't. No, not at all. The national anthem is the national anthem. Hang on, let me read this. Yes, okay, I agree with that. The national anthem is the national anthem, and that should never change. That is the number one anthem in this country, and I hope it always will be. And my song is fun. It definitely could be the MAGA anthem. Now I say that's open for a title, but not the national anthem. And anyway, so I just wanted to cover that. Let's see, what else did I have here? We talked about the Nashville guy. That was weird. He friend requested me, was a friend for a night, and then blocked me. That's strange, ain't it? I don't know. Strange. Something I was thinking about the other day, where I was, dealing with these haters, and not just haters. There's some people, they're not coming on hating, they're coming on preaching. They're preaching their stance. They totally believe and stand behind what they believe in, and I can't really fathom it. I try to understand this because in my mind, okay, let me put it like this. When you got the radical left, this woke crowd that come up with these off-the-wall, radical, irrational, unpractical, unreasonable kind of things. I don't even know what you call them. I don't know what you call it, but it's almost, to me, for those people that feel that way and they truly stand behind these ideas. Let's just call them ideas. That's the best way to put it. Their idea of the way the country should be. To me, if someone said, Adam, take this piece of paper and this pen, I want you to write down 20 ways, 20 of the best ways you can think of to absolutely, completely destroy this country. Write those down, 20 ways to do that. Well, I'd have to think on it because I never think of how to destroy this country. That's not even a thought that passes from one ear to the other through my head. I don't ever think of something like that, nor would I. But if I did, and I sat here and wrote down 20 ways to destroy this country, it would be very, very similar to the left's agenda. And there's people who say, oh, bull crap, oh, that's not true. No, it is true. It's very true. Because one of the ways would be to open the borders and let anybody in, whether they're potential terrorists or just people who hate this country. They don't necessarily have to be terrorists. They can just really freaking dislike this country, dislike us, what it stands for, what we stand for. Have you ever been to a party that you're not real familiar with, and you go there? Maybe it's a thing, outdoor kind of thing. And you get there at this party, and if you're like me, I'm friendly. I'm not there for an evil intention. I'm there, hey, make friends, whatever. But have you ever shown up or been to a party and immediately you're kind of scanning, and you can tell the people that cannot stand you, and they don't know nothing about you, but they just immediately don't like you. Being in self-defense, that's one of the things you learn when you go to a new area. You need to discover and determine who it is that cannot stand you. Because when you go to that party, it might be a kitchen full of people, or outside, you'll see that one person eyeballing you. And you can tell that. I say, okay, that dude doesn't like me. I'm going to have to watch him. And that's how it is. You got these people coming in the country. They don't like us. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some who do like us. There are some coming across that border who have good intentions. They love this country and they want to be a part of it, but do it the legal way. So I'm just saying, one of my 20 ways, and that'd be a big one, is to open the border, let anybody come in. Also, mess up the election process, where people who are not even citizens are allowed to vote. You know right well the Democrats would love that. So that'd be number 2. And I can go on and on. All my ways that I can think of to destroy the country. Another one would be weaponizing the justice system, so that you can never have a fair election. You can't even have a candidate, because as soon as he's an opposing candidate, he's locked up and sent to prison. So the left can argue it all they want. And don't get me wrong, I know there's some good Democrats who don't feel that way. I understand that. But there's a bunch who do. And I'm telling you, their agenda is very, very similar to that 20 ways of destroying the country. The freedom that we believe in, this Constitution that we live by, God, the 10 Commandments, everything that we keep and honor and try to live by, they cannot stand it. And I don't know why. I heard somebody say the other day, talking about an atheist, someone who doesn't believe in God. Now, let me say this. I know you've heard me say it. I support freedom. What you do with your freedom is between you and God. If you don't believe in God, well, your freedom is between you and yourself. And that's fine. You have the right to believe what you want, and you should be able to believe what you want. If you don't believe there's a God, you have the right to not believe there's a God. And I'm not going to sit here and say, well, I believe there's a God, you should believe it. No, you're not going to hear that out of me. I do care. I care. It bothers me that you don't believe in God, because I care about people. I have a belief on what happens with people who believe in God and trust in God and pray to God versus people who don't. That's my own belief. And so there is concern there for the people who don't. But it is your freedom. So, your freedom is to do what you feel is right, and that freedom is between you and God. But there was a a post that said, if people really truly don't believe in God, the ones that are atheists and stuff, why do they get so angry when you talk about God? And my point is this. I personally don't believe in Bigfoot. That's just me. Now, I'm an outdoorsman. I love to hunt. I love everything about nature. I think it would be pretty cool if there was a Bigfoot. But I don't believe in Bigfoot. However, there's plenty of pages on Facebook that have Bigfoot supporters. And these people are hardcore, buddy. They'll fight over it. They believe in Bigfoot. And I have no problem with that. I don't get angry. I'm like, you believe in something that I don't believe in. I'm not angry about it. Sometimes it's amusing, and I'll sit and watch an hour of that stuff. I'll watch it. I don't know why, because I know it's not real. To me, it's not. I think if there's a Bigfoot, it's a gorilla that got loose out there and just survived. That's my opinion. But I'm just saying that is, why do they get so angry? If we say we believe in God and we believe there's life after death and there's a place for people who love God, who believe in Jesus, and I believe there is. I know there is. I don't need convincing on that. I also believe that nothing, if you truly believe in God and you know that God has a purpose and he's got all this stuff figured out, which he does, I believe he does, then you know that nothing is by coincidence. That bullet grazing Trump, missing Trump, that's not by coincidence. Not in my mind, not in my heart, in my faith. God intervened 100%. So that almost gets me. I can't even get words out talking about it. But anyway, yeah, that gets rough on me, boy. Anyway, so God definitely intervenes, and there's people who just can't stand it. They can't even stand you mentioning the thought of it being God, and it's sad. I hate that it's that way. Anyway, let me see. I think I've just about covered everything. I wrote down some notes on this stuff, and yeah, I believe I did cover everything. So what I'm going to do on this hat, I'm going to figure out how I can figure out who gets it. And who knows, maybe if there's a few of y'all, maybe I'll just go buy some more hats and sign those too. Let me do this, though. I tell you what, before I let y'all go, to those of you who are still with me, it says 29 people, so let's do this. I think I had my TV ready, and let me see if it'll bounce back to where I had it here. Let's see. Yes. All right, so I'm going to turn this around real quick, and we're going to watch Mississippi Rain, the video. Here we go. And the commercials.
Companies raise prices.
All right.
And we get crushed. So President Biden's plan cracks down on corporate price gouging and closes unfair tax loopholes.
Sure it does. Sure. All right, it should be starting right here. Hey, we got to see a Biden commercial. What do you know? Here we go, y'all. Mississippi Rain, there's Joel Bridges playing piano, Chris Mathis on drums. That's the Flint River, Bainbridge, Georgia. A much younger me. Mike Deems on bass. There's Robert Walden. And Charlie Gilbert on lead guitar right there.
took a job in Tennessee, half a world away from me. Guess I'll be moving on.
Look at that acting. That's funny.
Like a storm out in the sea, the winds of change are killing me. I'm good as gone. Moving on like a hurricane. Mississippi rain. This lonely town won't ever be the same. Not after going through a hurricane. Mississippi rain. Mississippi rain.
There goes Charlie.
Moving on like a hurricane. Mississippi rain. Mississippi rain. Mississippi rain.
There we go, Joel. Oh, yeah. There's Chris, Charlie, Robert, Joel. That video was filmed by a good friend, Alan Matthews. Awesome job, man. All right. Let's see if I can turn this thing. Anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Let me get it turned around here. There we go. Thank y'all for hanging out. I went 8 minutes over, almost 9. The Trump song video yesterday hit 1 million views. And let me get some light on the subject. There we go. A little bit of light anyway. So it hit, I'm kicking stuff around. It hit 1 million views yesterday. I think it was 2 o'clock, 2 or 3, something like that. And today at 2 o'clock, it was already up 30,000. So it had moved 30,000 in 24 hours. That's pretty awesome. It's still going. So that's my thing I want to say here last. These Nashville people, these big wigs in Nashville who have all the say-so, and they tell you what you can do and what you can't. They can only ignore this so long. And because it's not going to stop. It's going to keep growing. It's going to keep getting these views. And the demand for this song is going to be out there. I'm just telling the truth. I mean, how long it will take, I don't know. But we got to 1 million in 1 month. Now, keep in mind, some of these people will put some videos out like, and I'm not downing anybody. That's not what this is about. I want to make a point here. Like Tom McDonald put out his song "You Missed." Well, Tom McDonald, he already has like, 1 million subscribers or whatever. So when they put their stuff out, boom, it's like, instantly up there. But this song has come from ground zero, from the very dirt floor bottom, no paid promotion, no major labels, nothing, really nothing but me sharing the link, There it goes. Something just started. But anyway, so this just from ground zero, man. It's done this, and it's still doing it. So it's that, to me, that means a lot, because I'm in the music world. I'm nobody, really. And for this song to do this under those circumstances means a lot. It says a lot. It says a lot about the song. It says a lot about what it stands for. So, and it's not stopping. So we'll see what happens. We got to get on the big show. All right. Thank you, Anna. Thank all of y'all. Country crickets. I appreciate y'all. And again, y'all are my friends, not fans. Y'all are my friends. And let's keep doing what we're doing. Let's see where this song takes us. I hope that something big becomes of it, because I want to be playing those shows, man. All right. Y'all check out the music. I'm going to go back. I'm going to post all the links for you in this video. And y'all let me know for the hat so y'all can win the hat. I'll be happy to mail it to you. All right, y'all. See ya. I think Trump's going to talk tonight. And you know what? Let me say this. I wasn't going to say this, but I'm going to say this. I got a little bit of good news tonight. And I can't say what that news is because it's not real in stone. But it's in my mind, it's very promising, and I'm praying on it. If this works out, son. So I wish I could go into detail what it is. I can't, because I'd probably jinx myself, and you know how that goes. But y'all pray that this works out, because this could be life changing. All right, y'all. See ya.